Hey guys, Rolex time. I gotta tell you guys, to become a VIP at your AD, you need to spend 100,000 US dollars a quarter. A quarter, guys. That's right. 100 big ones. Let's get the show on the road. Posting link in the comments now, guys. Come on. Come on the show now. Let's do it. Let's do it, big boy. You want to become a VIP, and then you can get the Panda, Kermit, Pepsi. You can get the lot, guys. That's what you want. You want the HUD to get Rolex. Hey, Plastic, how are you?
Good, mate. How you going?
Hey, man, you want to become a Rolex VIP, you got to spend $100,000 in a quarter.
Wow, that's
90
crazy.
days.
That's crazy.
90 days, fiancé, 90-day VIP.
What if you had a really, really good-looking girlfriend and you're single and you loaned her out to one of the salesmen? Would that get you VIP status?
I don't think it gets you anything. Hello, Lolex. Hello, Marco. How are you?
Hey, Pawn. Hey, Plastic.
Hey, guys, it's come out now. You want to become a Rolex VIP, you got to spend $100,000 in 90 days.
That's insane.
That's what it costs. You've got to buy harder pieces. Now,
Can you guys
they
hear
will
me?
discount a bit. Hello, I can hear you, Lolex.
Okay, perfect.
100,000 US in 90 days. What do you think?
That's
a bit
crazy.
excessive to buy garbage that you're going to end up selling at a massive discount, because you're already going to buy it at a discount, right? You're going to get 40% off for that garbage from the place, and then you're going to sell it from further discount. It's like going to push all those other brands down, which is great, I reckon, because it just means there's only one king, Rolex.
But Ponif, I have a question.
Mm.
Are we losing our love for watches in this hype for Rolex?
I am. Yes, I am. I'm sick of them.
I'm just getting started, fellas.
Because I love watches and I love Rolex, but I feel that in our pursuit of Rolex, we're forgetting about what makes watches great. The movement, the artistry, the dials. That's why I collect watches, at least. It's not just for investment purposes.
You wouldn't say that if you owned a Rolex.
Maybe.
Come on, guys.
Hey, Jeff.
How are you?
Jeff, he's a
I'm
man.
shitty. I'm angry, Jeff.
Why?
So we
What's up,
go
lad?
to Melbourne. You didn't call in any favors.
Oh, I know. I let you down, Pontus.
I said, do you know Jeff? Jeff who?
Exactly.
Come on my stream. What stream? Jeff.
Sorry, mate. Next time.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to be a VIP, you need to spend $100,000.
Spoken like a true real estate agent.
Thanks, Plastic.
It's all right, mate.
What do you think of that?
I don't know. I think it really depends on the the relationship you have from day one with the AD. Some people seem to not spend that much, and they seem to get preferential treatment.
The watch market is very hard. You deal with Kennedys, don't you?
Yes, that's right.
Jeff, would it be fair to say there'd be a lot of connections involved? If you're connected, if you know someone, you're introduced to someone, just like any other networking situation, if you happen to impress the right people,
At the end of the day, they want you to buy non-steel garbage. Okay.
What if it's a Rolex AD, Archie?
Well, Kennedy's has other crap, don't they?
What if it's like a Langford's or something, you know?
They want you to buy gold.
Probably not as soft as the other crap from Kennedy's.
Depends if you can get it for a discount.
Yeah, good point.
What did you think of the JLC I had on the channel yesterday, Jeff?
Well, it's a nice piece, but I wouldn't put it ahead of your Submariner. That's got to be the priority for you, I think, at this stage.
Tan Zeal, $5. Jeff, please tell us what diecast cars are there behind you. Tan Zeal, $5.
Oh, there's a couple of a CLK Mercedes and a couple of C classes. In Australia, there's some legendary cars, Ford Falcon GTs and Monaros. I've got a couple of those, and of course the 190
Can I
SL.
tell you what I think is behind you from the shape? Can I tell you what's behind you?
Yep. See how good you are.
A Valiant Charger in the top corner.
Yep, correct.
A Mercedes 300 SL Roadster.
Correct.
Underneath that, you got a Mercedes Pagoda in white.
No, that's an XW GT.
XW, okay.
Close.
Next to that, you got a Monaro.
Correct.
Underneath that, you got is it a Mercedes E-Class in silver?
It's a C class.
C Class.
Geez, you're doing well.
You got the legendary GT Falcon.
Correct.
Which had a Mustang motor in it for you Americans.
351.
Then you got I can see a CLK and I can see a 4-door C-Class.
You are 99% correct there. You only got one wrong there, Arch. You've done well.
Wow.
You know your stuff. You're the pond of the cars
if
too.
I confused a Falcon for a bloody Pagoda Mercedes, I'm not saying much.
Yeah, I know.
They look nothing like each other. They look nothing like each other.
Stuff that one up.
Yeah, but let's have a look at Super Chats here. Brian Allison, $5, less stuffing, more drinking. And Jeb, $5. I'm going to have a drink. I am. I've got that. I don't know if you know this, guys. Someone sent me a bottle of this Greek cognac. This here was sent to me from Aris Fragaranis. There we go. Metaxa, which actually, I got to be honest with you, it's bloody nice. It's kind of like a cognac and a port mixed together. That's what it tastes like.
You know what, Archie? I'm going to have a drink too, mate.
Hey, good. I got to tell you, seriously, Jeff, I went down there to the ADs. I kissed their ass. Their ass. They're going to put me on the list. Put me on the list.
Yeah. I know.
No Steel Sports, Jeff. I was offered nothing.
No, there's nothing around, Arch. I mean, you accept those
what
ones
am I
that
supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Tell me that. What am I supposed to do?
Well, aren't you getting the Submariner on the 22nd?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, after the show, let me tell you what happened after the show yesterday, okay? Because I had to send the JLC back, okay?
Super chat,
here we go. Bud the Stud, $2, spent $100,000. It got me a ceramic, but not a ceramic D. What's this? Wait, he got a ceramic.
I think you meant Kermit, but not a ceramic Daytona Pontiff.
Okay. Oh, ceramic Daytona. Very, very cool. Good.
All you guys in Brisbane get on the booze pretty early.
I've got 3 kids on summer holidays, Jeff.
Oh, you need it then. Yeah.
100%.
Well-stocked kitchen there, plastic. I got to tell you, I went to the ADs. They gave me lips. Look, I went to a couple ADs, and I got to be honest, they were very nice. They showed me a few pieces. The first one I went into, they tried to get me into a two-tone. They had a two-tone date just with I think it was a champagne dial. Is there money in that plastic?
No.
Oh, mate, depends on the deal, It's got to be the deal, and you're not going to get the deal from an AD.
Martin Streeter, €5, €5. First Rolex, White Milgauss, 11,000 Aussie, or Explorer 1 Mark 1, 10,000. Want to piss off corporate rodents and help Korea? Cheers. Definitely, I would go Explorer 1 Mark 1. Definitely. I think the White Milgauss, I'm not completely convinced on it. It's a little bit underperforming.
But Ponif, the White Milgauss has the polished center link, so that's a little bit more blingy, and it pisses off the corporate rodents, right?
I think both would be.
But I agree. Explorer 1 is much better.
I don't know if I'd want to get a white one. I know white has got a great sleeper potential, but I'd probably just go 39mm Explorer 1. It's a beautiful watch. I love that watch. That's a great watch.
Agreed, Ponif.
Jeff.
It's all about the deal. It's all about the deal.
I talked the talk with them. No Steel Sports, Jeff. I walked out with nothing.
Yeah, well, I wasn't too hopeful that you'd get anything when you said you were coming to Melbourne, but anyway, you've had a good look around.
Less than nothing, okay?
Less than nothing, yeah.
Less than nothing.
Hey, Archie, do you like my new hose?
Yes, very professional.
169 installed, mate. It's by Hills.
Ah. They
come around yesterday and did it. Mate, 169 installed. Can't beat that.
That's not bad, actually. It looks really
Looks
nice.
good, eh?
It's neat. Because otherwise you have the hose always lying on the floor and that, don't you?
That's it. This is all bunched up there. And, yeah. And, mate, this is so nice.
Do you watch the beamer there?
No, mate, we get that detailed once a month.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's just too.
You should be doing yourself.
Yeah, I know. You're right. No, you're right. You should do it yourself.
Philip McCree, £2. Honest opinion, add-on protection stickers to a Rolex.
No.
I tell you this, my Submariner has apparently got stickers on it. ABC, how are you?
Hey Archie, how's it going?
We haven't seen you for a long time. I thought you went with the other snakes.
Hey gentlemen, how's
everyone? I thought
everyone?
you went with the other snakes. What makes you come back here?
I didn't go with anybody. I didn't appear.
He didn't. He didn't, Archie. He hasn't.
He disappears for a while. Just
no, man.
The scene. He's like a meerkat. There's shelling going on. He doesn't put his head up. He waits for the dust to settle. Then he puts his paw up, doesn't he? Yeah.
He's a good guy. Hey, can you do your TGV impression with the jingle? Wow, can you do your TGV impression, please? I missed it.
Oh Jeff, I love your watch collection. I wish I could have all of them, but I've just ditched all my Rolex and gone for Tudor because I can't afford anything anymore because I've been sacked from Watchbox.
Fantastic.
I'm not.
He's so good.
I'm really not.
What's the new Seiko like? TGV? Is it as good as a Rolex?
It's iconic. Okay, it's iconic.
What about your G-Shock, mate? Is that up there as well?
Squally.
Yes.
Squally.
Here we go. Oleg Franagold, $3. Thank you, Oleg.
Archie, what's happening? What was that?
Hello?
I think he just dropped out the stream.
He dropped out. Jeff, I went there yesterday. So I went there. So I rang my friend yesterday and said, "Are you serious about the sub date?" He said, "Yes, 100% serious." Okay. I then sent the watch back. I got to post the box because it's a long story. And Jeff, you reckon get the sub date?
Without doubt, Arch, and particularly given you're in Brisbane because of the temperature up there, the actual clasp on the sub, the new ceramic sub, is the best with that slider. It's fantastic, and
it's wonderful.
The only other watch I really liked was the Explorer 2 Black. That's the only other thing I would. That's my two favorite Rolexes.
Sub date wins,
besides the Pepsi, besides the Kermit, besides the Panda.
From those two you spoke about, the sub-date wins, mate.
Correct.
Update wins. Okay. I'll
Yep.
see. I got a good friend of mine who said if I'm not happy, look, I tell you honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep the sub date. It's a perfect watch. I had Scotty's when I went to Hong Kong. I wore that for a little bit, and you know what? It's an amazing.
great.
That was the 40 mil. I think the.
It's the same one I've got, Archie.
It's absolutely amazing watch. It just pops. It's just perfect. I got to tell you the truth. No bullshit. I'm actually a little bit worn out with watches. Okay, I'm actually feeling kind of. You know what I mean?
Frustrated?
Let me tell you this, Jeff. You know something, Jeff? I have lost $50,000 in watches. Okay.
But not on
You know
Rolex.
why? You know why?
Why?
Currency. Look at the currency. Okay. In the middle of COVID, one Aussie dollar was 60 cents. One Aussie dollar was 60 cents US. Now, high 70s, mid to high 70s. There's been a 23% change in currency.
Yeah, but you only lose it, Arch, when you come to sell it. If you
Yeah,
keep
when
it,
you sell
don't.
your
That's it.
assets.
That's it, mate.
It's paper
It's
loss.
going to
Don't worry
change.
about it.
Mate, it's going to change when Sleepy Joe walks into the White House, mate. As soon as Sleepy Joe walks in, the US dollar is going to strengthen again.
Well, the US dollar's falling. That's what's happening. It's not so
Yeah.
much the
Yeah.
Aussie dollar. So
There's
great.
no
The
confidence
US
because there's no administration, mate. As soon as there's administration with a plan, the dollar will go up again. The US dollar.
Historically, during a presidential change, the dollar remains pretty stable, but now it's actually very soft. It's actually really weak because I think the Federal Reserve just printed too much money to try and keep the economy
We've done the same
afloat.
here, mate. We've done the same
Yeah.
here. The whole world's done it. The whole world's done it. You know.
Even
I reckon-
Hogan Camp, $2. Cheers, Jeff. Love this panel. I gotta tell you, man, I am down $50,000. 50,000! You know, all of my Pateks, because they aren't really an Aussie thing to sell, okay? I've
Well,
lost
the UK and
a
the
lot of money. I have
UK
They're
and
iconic,
the
mate.
free will be
They're
free
all
to make our
iconic in their
trade
own right.
agreement with US and Australia after Brexit has fully gone through. We'll make our trade deals with US and Australia, and hopefully everyone will be back on track.
Philip McCreet, £2, shouting Rolex around the house for no reason. You know what? I don't
Rolex.
understand why Boris Johnson doesn't come out and say, let's get the Commonwealth going again. That's the best trade bloc there ever was, the Commonwealth.
That wasn't the time when there was all the gold in Australia and South Africa and
Why
India.
don't they get the Commonwealth going again? That's a great trading bloc.
Archie, we need
we'll get
China.
stuck with their crappy British cars, Jeff. You know,
We
the crappy
need-
British cars.
We need China.
China.
I
We
gotta be
need
honest with you.
China.
I think I've lost big. The only reason why Rolex collectors haven't lost is Rolex's prices have gone up. They've strengthened.
'Cause
See,
It's a currency hedge, my friend.
Mm.
I've played this game and I've lost badly. Okay.
What was that PR stunt all about with the Polaris? Come on. You were having us on, weren't you?
No.
Apparently,
Come
Archie
on.
said it's better than a Daytona. Archie said.
It was clickbait. Come on.
It is better.
Archie
than
said,
Daytona.
better than
The column wheel
Daytona.
chronograph with vertical clutch with silicon
Wow.
bits in it.
Better
Yeah.
than
Better
Daytona.
than that.
And it's a
There you go.
hand-finished, handmade watch.
Paul, £2, €2.30. Waiting time in AD for 124060 with historic. You can't get anything in Australia. I got to tell you, you can't even get an Air King. I was happy to buy an Air King. By the way, I also made a phone call. I was hoping to get a Amiga Speedmaster. They've gone very, very difficult. They've become very difficult to get.
Is
No
that-
discounts.
Is that because there's a new one coming out, or just people that can't get Rolex are buying Speedies?
No. I think it's a number of factors. It's a number of factors.
Mm.
People are holding on to their speedies, that thinking that, well, the new one's going to come out, so we'll keep the old one that's been there from
I've
the
tried
90s.
on the Speedy, and I've tried on the first Omega in space. They do nothing. They do less than nothing for me. They're so cheap compared to Rolex. They're just not made. The quality isn't there. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
They just don't feel like a luxury timepiece. They just don't. The Planet Oceans and the more hefty sort of dive watches feel quality, but the Speedies just don't feel it. They just feel cheap, lightweight, like they're made in China. Like they're made in China.
The modern broad
With
arrows are quite
Chinese
nice.
steel.
I don't like
What are you
Omega.
talking about?
Bud the Stud. Bud the Stud. Here we go. Bud the Stud, $2. Get the Prophet on the show, Paul. He's here. Get the Prophet on. He's here. Where's the Prophet? The Prophet's not here. We got the Prophet. That's where's he? What's his name gone? That was the. If Prophet's
Jeff,
there,
you're
come
our
on.
prophet, Jeff.
Click on the
Prophet.
link. I'm just posting the link. Okay, Prophet, get on. I've just put the link in there. Prophet, get the Prophet on. I love his videos. He's such a passionate Rolex
What
man.
you talking about, prophet? Get on now, boy. What you talking about?
Classic. You know what I don't like about Omega 2? How they
What's that?
rant and rave about their MEDAS certification, but that's for uncased movements, whereas Rolex
Mate.
has chronometer certification for cased
The
up watches.
Speedies just don't feel like a quality luxury timepiece. They just
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'm
an
sorry,
old OMMANEY movement as well. It's not like they haven't done wonders with it in years. I mean, it's
I
But
tried
they own
to buy
Lamania.
one.
They own Lamania. Swatch Group owns Lamania.
yeah, but
I
it's an old
tried to
movement.
buy one. The Pontiff ordered me to buy one. I tried and I just couldn't pull the trigger. I looked and I thought, no, I can't do it. Can't do it.
So, Arch, when you were walking up and down Collins Street, what did you have on your wrist?
I was actually wearing my Reverso.
Ah, nice.
Wearing my
Now that's a
Reverso.
great watch.
I
Steel
gotta tell
Stunner.
you guys, I'm feeling.
That's an icon.
We should ask Jeff what he thought about the JLC. Well, which we did ask Jeff. That's private.
Yeah.
That's from Mark.
Oh yeah, that was
You
me.
told me. Look, I got to be totally honest with you. That's an amazing watch. You know what I want to do? Seriously, if the stars would align, because they're not working for me, if I could sell one Calatrava, I got it with Ronnie at the moment, okay? If I could sell that watch, I would easily. I've already got the money for the sub. Don't ask. It's on a credit card, okay? Don't ask. I would pay the card off, and I would put some money and get that JLC back. And you know what? That's done. That is it. I don't need any more watches. Done for the time being. Okay.
So you prefer that JLC over your blue dial Maserati dial?
Here we go. Matt M,
Daytona.
There you go.
£2. Please say hi to Irina.
Beautiful,
She's
Jeff.
a fan.
Beautiful.
Irina, thank you so much.
So Pon, if you think the JLC is better than your Maserati dial Daytona, you really think that?
Look, the thing you've got to realize is this plastic. They're completely, that JLC I could get for $10,000. The Maserati Blue Daytona is probably 25 minimum, 25 to 30.
Yeah, it's
Which
30
will keep
Canadian.
going up in value, and you're
But
all about
just-
value
just-
shopping
just-
and
just
retention.
Hear me out.
Okay,
It's
okay.
3 times the price, 2.5 times the price. Okay, it's like saying, is this Mercedes better than this Commodore? Well, hang on a minute. The Commodore was 10% of the price. I mean, obviously, you know, I got to be honest with you. For what the JLC is, nice size, beautiful blue dial, hand finishing, it's pretty damn amazing. It retails for the same price, similar price to the Daytona. Retails, we're talking retail. I think it's a beautiful watch.
It would never
Is it better?
scratch the
If
Rolex
I had a
itch.
choice, obviously there's kudos from the Daytona. But if you asked me if I had to use my own money for $10,000, I can't even get an Air King. Aussie, we're talking Aussie. I can't even get an Air King for $10,000. So you've got to be realistic.
But Arch, you better back the truck up here. I think what you need to think about just getting the sub and enjoying it and seeing how you go. You're thinking about the watch after the sub. Just worry about the sub and enjoy it. It could be the one and done that you need
Jeff,
of Rolex.
you just have an
Defo.
insight into the Pontiff's mind. Okay, you've watched all the shows going back 10 years. That's classic Pontiff.
Fickle. Decision.
Because he already has the sub.
Never happy, never satisfied. He had the ultimate Rolex collection. He dumped a lot.
Yeah, please don't bring
Super
that
chat.
up. That's a bit of a,
Rub it in.
that's a bit of a sore
Well,
point.
you know,
That's a very...
Sometimes you got to see, what is it, the wood for the trees or something like that, you know?
Super chat.
Here we go. Kit Johnson, $5.50. Thoughts on the new thoughts on the new Rolex OP41? I absolutely love it. I love it. But if it's a one and done, I'd probably want to get a professional line. You know, the sports like a Daytona,
Yep.
a GMT, an Explorer, a Milgauss. But as far as a watch goes, what a wonderful watch. I'd love the most outrageous color possible. Yellow, green, coral red, any of those ridiculous, the turquoise. I want the most ridiculous color. Thoughts on it? I think it's absolutely good. It's a little bit big because it doesn't have a date. It's a little bit big. But
I agree, Pontiff.
I think it's an amazing watch. Believe it or not, the 39 is probably the best size. And, you know...
Do you remember last year, Pontiff, I nearly bought a 39 mil for 6,000? I was talking to you about it.
6,000 Aussies.
Yeah. And
That's a bargain.
I know, and I was thinking about it, and you said pull the trigger, but ultimately I didn't do it. It was I think a rhodium dial or something like that. It wasn't, you know, and
Still, that's a bargain, man.
I'd be up $2,000 now because the Aussie, like, they're basically trading now.
Look, we can't buy everything, but
can't have them all, right? Can't have them all.
You can't.
Look, I know the JLC is beautiful, but it will never scratch the Rolex itch.
Correct.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
but
you,
don't understand,
ABC.
I'm getting the sub.
Thank
if
you.
I got the sub, I'm getting the sub.
Yeah.
Good. Keep it that way.
If
Thank you, ABC.
let-
God,
hear me
voice
out.
of
Please hear me out, okay?
Rolex said it about 5 times yesterday.
If I can sell, I've got one Patek. I've got my Patek at Ronnie's shop, okay? If I sell that, I'm getting the sub, okay? I've actually organized money, okay? I've shuffled, don't ask, I've shuffled some money around. HELOC! I've got some money organized, okay? And what I want to do is, I tell you this now, what I'm going to do is, if I can sell the Patek, I would get rid of the owing on the sub, and I would grab the JLC. I love the JLC. I think for the price that it's been offered to me for, it is absolutely amazing. Oleg, Fanning Gold, $5. Would you buy James Cameron if AD offered it to you? You know what? The James Cameron is an amazing piece. It's expensive. It's not cheap. I probably would. I think it's a great watch. It's beautiful.
It's too big, man. Hey, Pontiff, I'm a big guy,
It's
man.
a Rolex, plastic. It's a Rolex. You can't say anything against Rolex.
I've tried on Organise, and even for me, it's too big, mate. It'd be banging doors left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
But
It's
in
a
our
big mother.
collection,
It's a big
great
mother.
piece to have. No, I think, look, what can you get back from the AD? They offered me nothing in steel. They tried to sell me a Datejust.
Indirectly, you're getting the sub date from the AD.
By the way, plastic. You know
True.
how I offered you that Datejust for, I think it was $5,000. I offered it to you. Ronnie's
5
selling
years
one now
ago.
for $9,900. A diamond
Yeah, but I'm
dial,
happy with the
36 mil
Datejust too.
Datejust.
I'm happy with the Datejust too. My wife loves the Datejust too.
GB, $2. Have you paid off the solar panels yet? Soon.
If you pay into the system, shouldn't you get the money?
We do.
Or is that eventually you start,
Eventually reduces
becoming
your
quids
power
and
bill, okay?
I paid cash for mine ABC, so I got my rebate straight away.
HELOC. He uses a
Okay.
HELOC.
No, I didn't HELOC that. I
He's
saved.
going to
I
pay that
saved.
Beamer off over 30 years. He's added it on.
Yeah,
the home
100%.
loan. He bought a. That's a clever. Is that a clever idea, Jeff?
Extremely.
Sorry.
Jeff, he bought a luxury car on his home loan. He just paid it off over 30 years. Is that a good idea?
I love that.
Yeah,
not
great idea. And I bought 2 Rolexes at the same
30-year
time.
loan.
So,
Pay it off over
so the
30
Rolexes,
years. You know,
the Rolex, mate, I'll be dead in 10. Who cares, really? Come on.
That's so funny.
You've
I
seen it.
feel
You've
that
seen me.
way
I eat
too,
a lot
you
of junk food.
Sorry,
By the
guys.
way,
I just jumped in, by the
Since we've
way.
been going to Indian, I think I've been putting on weight. We can't go there again. That stuff is fattening, you know.
Okay, we'll go back
Especially that naan bread.
to Vietnamese. We'll go back to Vietnamese. What about the place Sovereign took you? The Korean barbecue.
Miso honey.
Yeah, you want to go there?
Hey, Panek, how's the cleanup been going? The cleanup
Sorry?
of the office.
I've got some anxiety issues at the moment. I'm trying to get this Rolex. Once the Rolex deal comes through, I will actually calm down a bit, okay?
Yeah. I think it will be good for once you get that Rolex, it'll let you settle down a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. Philip McCrate, £2, sitting wearing Rolex at retail. Sea Dweller 43 two-tone, love it. I gotta say, I think the two-tone Sea Dweller. It's not. I think I'd prefer the steel. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe you love it. It's cool. I don't know. Jeff, what do you think of the Sea Dweller 43 two-tone?
Oh, I love it. I mean, it's a big piece though for me. I wouldn't probably wear one, but it's a great piece. If you wanted something
it's a lot of
like
money,
that,
but it's a lot of money retail.
But anything Rolex is a lot of money, really. So,
Archie, you've worn the cheeseburger.
I did. It's a great watch.
You talked me out of buying one.
I think they're a bit big. I think they're a smidgen. I prefer the bluesy. But look, I got to tell you honestly, I'm getting so excited to get my Rolex in. I am honestly getting really happy about that.
so you should be. Big day.
I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to keep it. Okay, that's it. I'm just going to keep it, look after it. I'll wear it every day. That's it.
He put the card in your name, didn't he?
If I sold the Patek, which, to be honest with you, I don't know why it's not moving. I really don't know why it's not moving. But if I sold the Patek, I would grab the JLC and reduce some debt. That's it.
It's the Aussie market. There's no Aussie market for dress watches. I mean, there is, but not at that price, you know? Everyone wants the sports. Because we're sporty. We're a sporty nation. Hey, Jeff.
Hey. Yeah, we are. Yeah, definitely. And I think
sporty, mate. We're all hard men who like their beer, their sport, and and all that sort of stuff.
That's right. Yep. And the climate is really good for a sports watch. So
I was down in Melbourne,
mate, we like to
10
wrestle
degrees,
crocodiles.
10 degrees in the middle of summer. It was 10 degrees down there in Melbourne.
I know.
Mate, I was out this morning boxing a kangaroo, Jeff. I don't know about you, mate, but that's a great way to start the day, you know?
Yeah, no, it was cool while you were down.
$5.99, £2. Can't you get 0% 2-year credit cards in Aussie?
2 years.
I don't know.
Really?
Got to go HELOC, mate. HELOC. HELOC and YOLO.
I got to tell you, do any of you guys here, do you get into a stage where you say, that's it, I got enough, that's it, I'm going to step back a bit? Jeff, are you getting into that stage?
Oh, I've always got my eyes and ears open, but again, I mean, it's, there's a lot of years left in my life, so we can spread it out. Constantly looking
for that mythical panda.
Exactly right. Exactly.
You'll always come back. Once you get what so-called grails, you'll always come back.
Didn't someone once say is it an illness or a hobby? Who once said is it an illness or a hobby? Who once said that?
Can't remember.
Me.
Jeff, or a hobby? I got to tell you, man, it really, I feel really can I tell you something? Can I share some feelings with you boys?
You're going to anyway.
Can I share feelings with you? Can I seriously tell you something truthful? I'm starting to get really pissed off with the whole watch collecting genre. The people I've met, a lot of people, there's some really nice people there, but a lot of people are just greedy, selfish sons of, they're just self-interested. It's really quite awful. I'm actually, I realize that what a nasty fucker I am,
We can't all be as nice as you, Archie.
I've got to be honest with you. I'm getting disillusioned with watches. Okay.
Yeah, but
You
you
get disillusioned?
once you take a few months out, you will come back. You'll be back in the game.
Once you get your sub, you'll feel differently. You'll feel differently once you slap that baby on your wrist.
My problem is I'm a sore loser. If I'm losing in this game, I feel really, really bad. Sensational seller, £2, paid off my house. Should I go HELOC for a grail?
Yes.
You betcha! It's the cheapest money you can get. HELOC,
and throw the BMW.
1% money, 2% money. Go for it. Pull the trigger.
And get a plastic water pump while you're at it.
Seriously, I gotta say, I just feel very burnt because, can I tell you confessions? I shouldn't have sold all my Rolexes off. That was a stupid mistake I made. I should have maybe sold a few, but some of the trades I did, I look back and I just cry.
Insanity.
At the time, they were fair deals, but in hindsight, I think I made massive mistakes. Super tricks, $20. I'm thinking of selling my Patek Calatrava for a Longines contest and Invicta Venom with 92mm case. Thoughts? I'm a watch ex. Go for it, man! Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I got to tell you, man, seriously.
Look, Arch, we all sometimes are on a different planet. We do things, and, you were on a different planet at that time, and now you're coming back to Earth. And don't worry about it. Don't analyse it too much. Just go with the flow.
You brought all those Rolexes to the Vietnamese for lunch with me one day, Pinov, and they were beautiful pieces. You had the last of the last bluesy. You had the blue dial Maserati dial Daytona. Mate, what the fuck were you thinking?
What? Selling them?
Yeah, maybe, like you said, maybe one or two, but, mate, they were unbelievable. You had all the sports covered. You had everything covered. It's the ultimate Rolex collection.
Log Jam 2, $5. How much can I dump my 2002 16610 Bluesy Holes case solid end-link gold through class? Well, it'd be a 16613. Okay,
yep.
It'd be a 16 and
14,
gold
15.
through class was offered. 2020 bluesy from AD. How much can he get for an older bluesy? How much?
14 to 15. 14 to 15. 14 to 15.
Yeah, that's Aussie dollars. He's in US. Look. I'd seriously, I would. Sensational cobblers. Cheers, cobblers. Tickle your ringlers. And we've got Jeff, $10, went to AD and shocked me. Offered me choice of bluesy, sub, Milgauss, black dial, Air King. I tried on the bluesy, too flashy for me, and got the new sub date, so I passed. I bought the Milgauss. Good, nothing wrong with the Milgauss.
Great pickup.
Did he get the green dial? What dial did he get? I mean, what glass?
Black dial.
Oh, that's good.
Black dial.
That's a great choice. That's the Pinov's choice.
I gotta be honest with you.
You owned one of them too. You had a Milgauss, a black dial Milgauss for 5,000.
I know.
Yeah, $5,000. You picked that up. Jesus.
Look, I made mistakes. I've sold it. I got out of it. It's a long story. And I gotta say, I think once I get the sub, okay, so I get the sub on the 22nd. That's only 10 days away, guys. It's the 12th today. That's only 10
You will not
days
sleep in those
away.
10 days, I guarantee it.
It's actually 9 days because you'll get it on the 10th day.
What
Christmas
can go
present.
wrong? What can go wrong, guys?
No,
Let's go through
look,
Let's go through
It's
that.
all cool. It's all cool.
So really,
It's
Arch,
all-
for an Explorer 2, would you have a black dial, not the white dial? Is that what you're saying?
I can't look. They're both cool. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. They're both
No.
cool. You know, the Polar is slightly hotter at the moment, but
Yeah,
you know what?
because you pumped it up for 10 years. That's why it's hotter.
I don't mind. I don't mind either. I don't mind either one.
Now we got to just talk it down, and then you'll get it at a bargain.
Yeah.
Everyone listens to you. Everyone listens to the Pontiff.
He's meddling with the market.
That's it.
I think the contrast on the white is brilliant, fantastic. It's just really, really striking, and you're not going to get any glare or anything like that with spotlights or
It's a
sunlight.
wonderful creamy patina, and it goes a lovely eggshell white. It's a beautiful watch. It's a
Chucky
beautiful
bits.
watch. I love that watch. Yes, yes.
Love it to bits.
It's a beautiful watch.
I gotta say, guys, I think once I get back in the Rolex camp, I just feel very cheated. I can't get anything. There's only, MJT. He's the only guy who's really come forward and got me something amazing, right? A lot of other people, the supply is very, very tight. The supply is tight. I've got to be totally honest with you. Supply tight. Bear Clooney watches, $5. Pontiff, can you rate top three steel Rolexes and top 3 precious metal Rolexes for you personally, and why? Okay, I think if I could have anything, just mythically, just pretend I could have anything in steel. My number 1 choice would be Panda. Number 2, I'd have to go Pepsi, and number 3 would be Kermit. Panda, Pepsi, Kermit. Why? Because they are the hottest ones, and I like, look at me, look how great I am. I want the look at me.
You wouldn't want a Hulk or
Value
Kermit?
shopper.
Look, I gotta tell you, seriously, I think those are incredible. They're beautiful. They're very popular, but they also are cool watches. You cannot deny that. And that would give you a chronograph, a diver, and a GMT. What more could any man want there?
Now, precious metals. What precious metals would you go? The
Now,
top 3 precious.
Top 3 precious metals. Okay, very good. So I would want. Let's do it reverse. I would want a 40 mil day date.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Probably
Platinum?
yellow gold, because I like the yellow gold.
What about platinum?
I would want a sub blue. I'd want a sub blue
Beautiful.
in yellow gold, and
Excellent
then
choice.
the third piece.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da! I'd want a gold Daytona.
Green dial?
Gold, or
Green
maybe
dial?
a platinum. Maybe a platinum. The dream would be a platinum Daytona with baguette diamonds. There you go.
Platona.
There
Platona.
you go. Cock
Right.
Strangler. Clive Cock Strangler, $2. Best watch for rage crying. Asking for bearded lady. Best watch for rage climbing. Parmigiani.
Any of his garbage Omegas.
Look. I think anything. Maybe his the OP. Sabre Mark 42, £5. Buying first high-end watch next year when I graduate. Mature student, not enough savings. Got enough savings. Grand Seiko GMT SBGE 22255 or a Rolex Coke. Get the Coke! Coke!
It's
Why
the
do you
real
waste
thing.
$5 asking that question? My
Get the
God.
Rolex. How is that a question?
Mind you, that Grand Seiko is pretty good. That's the white dial.
Is that the one Craig Ship's got?
I'm not sure what he's got, but I think the GMT he's talking about, that's a pretty killer piece, but you'd have to get the Rolex. Get the Rolex DP, $5. Let's not keep rehashing Archie selling Rolex over and over. We've all made mistakes. Let's move forward, please. Wish Arch the best getting the new sub.
Yeah.
I got to be honest
It's
with
funny,
you guys.
DP, to rehash it, okay?
But
Let me
Ponic,
tell
we
you
still
this.
got 5 Pateks. 5 Pateks. That's unheard of.
DP in
we got
Australia, we like to take the piss out of each other.
BBW, how are you, Doc?
I'm good. How are you guys? How's it going, gentlemen?
Hey,
Hey,
Doc.
Doc. Hey, Doc, do you like the new
I'm
show,
just-
the new format?
Multiple guests. I like it.
I gotta tell you, Doc, I'm feeling a bit down because I flew to Melbourne and no steel sports for the pontiff. The cupboard was bare. Mother Hubbard's cupboard was bare. Nothing.
Well, that wasn't a realistic trip. You just went there just for the heck of it, just to see what was there.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
But you have your backup with MJT. You've got something coming.
MJT is a very cool. I had a good talk to him yesterday after the show. I wanted to make sure he was serious. And I got to be honest with you. I'm very keen to try this Explorer. Sorry, this Submariner. I'm very keen to try the sub and see if I can bond with it. Should I take the stickers off or leave the stickers on?
Why not leave them on?
Yeah, let them fall off. Let them fall off.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Has it got stickers on it, or Arch, has it?
Yes, I believe so.
Because a lot of the ADs, they pull them off. They don't like leaving them on. They don't. Apparently, they're instructed not to leave them on.
I know.
Jeff, is that an extra service to be pulled off at the AD? How much does that cost?
Yeah, the room at the back. Yeah.
Horological Freddy Krueger, $2. Hello, Bear Clooney.
You're not going to go gangster if the stickers are removed. You're not going to go gangster and just leave it on the counter, are you?
Oh, what idiot would do that? What fool?
Any more super chats?
would do
Any more
that?
super chats there? Did I miss any? No.
No, I think you're good, Ponic.
I'm good. Thank you. I gotta tell you, man. Seriously. Bear Clooney. Yep. Thank you, Bear. I love Bear Clooney. The Bear Clooney's put a lot of help in getting this show to where it is. I gotta tell you, man. Seriously, for non-connected people, I think Rolex. This whole thing is just terrible. Why can't normal civilians get a nice Rolex? What the hell is?
Can Bear come on the show? Why won't Bear come on the show?
He's welcome on anytime. Bear's
Come
welcome.
on,
I was
Bear.
thinking that.
Post a link. Archie.
Post a link. Yeah, I will.
So, all right, I don't understand this logic of spending tens of thousands on jewelry when you can just spend a few grand extra and get it pre-owned with the premium.
It's not a few. It's a
No.
lot more money.
Depending on the
$100,000.
condition.
No, you're right. ABC, you're right. That's why it's good to go to a dealer like David SW, David SW, David SW, David SW, David SW.
What about Shiny Ronnie and Co?
You know,
Yeah, those guys,
Sure.
100%.
the funny thing
in
is
Australia.
with the Aussie dollar strengthening, a lot of the American dealers are now the prices are very competitive.
Super chat.
Super
Yeah, we
chat.
have a couple.
Super chat. Here we go. Oleg Bay Gold, Fane Gold, $10. Which full gold Rolex or AP would you add to the collection if you already have a AP 15400 steel and a James Cameron? Very, very simple. Very, 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 very simple. I'd go green GMT.
Beautiful.
I was going to
Is that
say,
rose gold, Archie? Is that rose gold?
No, it's
No,
yellow.
It's yellow, isn't it? It's yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow gold.
You could
I was going to
also
say
go-
pre-ceramic
I could also
Daytona
say
and
root
gold.
beer. You could go root beer, solid gold.
Yeah, I
root
agree.
beer.
Pre-ceramic Daytona all the way.
And
Black
gold.
dial. Black dial would give
Black
the best
dial.
contrast.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Car Fun. We got Car Fun, $5. AC3, my
What do you
girlfriend
think, Doc?
wants to know your thoughts on the LV Crafty Speedy. As you're the LV expert, pull it up. LV Crafty
There you
Speedy.
go.
Let's bring this baby up here.
Look at that
LV
Daytona, though.
Crafty
Class.
Beautiful.
Speedy. Let's
It's
bring
one to
this
have.
baby up here. Da-da-da-da. Oh, I see. What's the Crafty
Does that have glide
Speedy?
lock?
What the hell is this?
Easy
that
link?
is
Yeah, mate, it's got everything.
I
Yeah,
can't-
glide
doesn't
lock,
it? It's
yeah?
got the easy link, sorry. Easy link.
Oh, not glide
I
lock.
don't-
Okay.
I don't. Just
No, that's the subbies. I'll take off the classware.
$3,200. My God, that's expensive. Yeah. What do I think? I think it's expensive, man. I mean, I'd just go standard speedies, $1,000. But okay, fair enough. And car fun.
There's your extension.
Car fun. Oh, that was car fun. And the next one we've got is John Gold. John Gold. Nice. Here we go. John Gold. John Gold, $5. When AC3 gets the new sub, what video will come first? Buyer's remorse for the sub or seller's remorse for the Patek? Well, I don't actually need to sell the Patek. This is a 6 Patek, so it doesn't matter. I wish the Patek would go because you know why I wish the Patek would go? So I could get that JLC chronograph I showed you yesterday.
Do you think someone in Honkers will buy
that Patek, mate, with the white gold non-radium? That's the one. That's the one to get to. I'm surprised it has sold because I prefer that to the radium plating.
There's got to be some nice young lady somewhere that wants a Patek.
Good one, Doc.
Must be, partner. Maybe put it on rubber.
I think Honkers dealers are quite savage, aren't they?
If it doesn't look, I tell me this: how long would you leave it to? I'm sort of saying Australia Day.
No, 12 months, mate. Wait 12 months. Wait till next year, end of next year.
I thought you said
it doesn't matter where it's not right. I can't give it.
But it's safe where it is, mate.
I thought you said end of January.
Yeah, the Australia Day is end of January, 25th of January.
No, keep it 12 months, mate. It's a Patek. They can take a while. It's all good. It's good for Ronnie. It's helping him out. It's got stock in the window, mate, you know?
You just think, Arch, over Christmas, people will be on the internet looking at watches, and that's the time you might score a new buyer. So don't get too frustrated.
I just get really shitted off because I'm a control freak. I don't like my stuff being somewhere else. Even though I love Ronnie and everything's so cool, I don't like to let go of my things. You know, I'm very materialistic.
But you're helping him too, and he won't forget that. He'll help you out down the track, you know?
Oh, okay. I understand. I just want the bloody thing sold. I want the money now.
It's Ronnie. Ronnie's so cool. Ronnie, unreal.
Ronnie is very cool. Bud the stud, $2. Archie, no JLC. Rolex man, Rolex. I got to tell you, if hypothetically, say the Patek sold and I got the sub and I got the JLC, you know something truthfully, guys? That's it. That's it for a while.
How long is a while? A couple of months, Pana?
The only thing I would add to that would probably be an Explorer 2.
He's already talking about adding. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
That's it, Jeff. You got it.
That is it. That is it, Jeff. That is it. That's it.
You know
other than a JLC Reverso.
I'd keep my JLC, I'd keep my 5 Pateks, my sub, date, 41, and the JLC, chronograph, Polaris.
Why would you buy that?
I think that's a bad move.
Get the Explorer too.
What's a bad move, Doc?
Well, Polaris. I think the JLC chronograph is a bad move. You got the Reverso. That's the way you want to go with JLC.
Correct.
Oh, that's it.
Right. Unless you like losing money, unless you want to lose money.
It's very cheap, Doc. You won't lose money.
You'll still lose money, Parnov. You'll still lose money, mate.
8-year warranty on the damn thing.
Yeah,
you'll need 8 years to sell it.
Yeah, because they need to sell it. That's why they put 8-year warranty.
It's a hand finished. It's a beautiful piece. It is absolutely. I wish I had some money. You know that I really wish. I really wish, Jeff. Jeff, I really wish I had some money. I could do with 20,000.
You can get a Breguet for that much.
Jeff, why didn't you take the Planoff out for lunch in Melbourne?
I have to agree with ABC. You can get your Type 20 back.
I didn't want my noodles slurped.
He's all good, mate. He'll take. He's very gentle when he does that. It's all good. You just close your eyes, mate. It's all good.
Fair enough.
I got to tell you, man, seriously, I've got to say to you guys, I'm just anxious. I'm just frustrated that I want to steal sports.
You have one.
There's
It's
something
less
wrong with
coming.
you. There's something wrong. There's something wrong if you're considering that JLC. There's definitely something wrong with you right now.
I want to get the. I got to get the sub first. But if my Patek sold,
Mate,
I would
once
buy that JLC.
If you get the sub, you'll forget all about that ridiculous JLC option. Once you get the sub, you won't even care about the Polaris.
I think the
Explorer 2.
I think you're feeling
getting Explorer 2 than a Polaris.
you're feeling naked without a chronograph. You need your Speedy back.
Speedy's
Yeah, get the Speedy Ponic. Stick to the icons.
Clive Cox Strangler, $2. Will OP41 make up for lifetime of failure?
Wow.
He's done well in his life. He's a respected. He's got a law degree. He's done extremely well. He's a respected attorney.
He owns his own home, right? Doesn't he? Archie owns his own home, doesn't he?
He doesn't want to. He doesn't believe in home ownership, but that's okay. America
Oh,
is
okay.
different.
Okay, fair enough.
It's
He doesn't need a HELOC because he's making all that money.
No, he's okay. He's okay. Look, I don't wish him badly at all. You know.
Yeah, we probably should just go to another subject.
Hey, Doc, have you had any updates on our guy or not?
I'm not really in the loop as much as others.
I hope he's. I sent him my regards.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I sent him my regards. They've all blocked me. They don't want to know anything. But I've sent my regard. I tried my best. There's not much more I can do.
I reached out for you, Parnif. I tried.
Yeah. Who cares? Look, I tell you what, guys.
Sometimes you need your own sandbox. Everybody gets their own sandbox.
I'm just feeling a bit.
I tried to push for a reunion show.
You should be feeling upbeat, Arch. You got the Submariner coming.
It's coming. It just hasn't happened yet. I always anxious before things happen. You know, I just feel bad. My Patek investments, I'm down a lot. Okay.
Well, they're Pateks.
What's happened is the Aussie dollar's had a 23% change. Okay. That's what's happened. Okay.
It'll go down again because everyone wants it around 70 cents, mate.
You'll get into the Rolex again,
It'll
too.
get
So,
Well, Arch, it's a fact of life. Things that go down go back up. We all know that.
Jeff.
With the right medication.
Correct.
I got to tell you guys, seriously, I honestly, I know exactly how a lot of collectors feel there. They can't get anything. They're just normal working guys. They barely get permission to get a watch from the wife, and then they can't. There's nothing available. The AD tries to sell you a two-tone. They just. I mean, what do you do?
Super chat.
Newsflash. Don't tell the what. Don't tell the what.
GB $2. New Speedy to meet and sign with the aliens on Mars. There we go. Guys, I'm going to wrap this show up. It's been a good hour show.
Great show, Parnif.
I got to tell you guys, we're countdown now. We're 10 days before I get 10 days till I get the Speedy. Sorry, not the Speedy, the Subby, the sub.
Hey, we're all talking about the Parnif's watch. Is anyone else getting a watch? Is anyone else here getting a watch?
Not this side at Christmas.
No, Jaden V,
Marco?
$5. If I
I'm on the list for an Explorer.
JLC combo, what should I get? I tell you what I'd get. Three-piece combo, no bullshit. I would go for a Reverso. Okay. I reckon the Polaris is a beautiful chronograph. Get it secondhand. Ronnie's got one, by the way, 11.8. He'd probably come down a little bit. And a third piece, I'd probably go for either a Memovox, which is their alarm watch, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful alarm watch. Or a JLC diver. They got a very nice retro diver. The retro diver. Actually, got a retro diver chronograph, which is also cool.
Was that
That's
Master
right.
Professor?
You know what? I could have gone all JLC. I could have gone all JLC, and I'd even be more depressed because I would have lost even more money.
Exactly.
That's right.
You know, horological Freddy Krueger, $2. My skin ages in dog years. Thank you. Horological Freddy Krueger, $2. $2. Okay, guys, I'm going to shoot off. Thank you for coming on. We'll be back tomorrow. Rolex.
Cheers.
So what do you think of that? $100,000 in 90 days to be a Rolex VIP. What do you think?
Forget that.
What do you reckon? And the ratio of good
They'd
stuff,
want to pull the stickers off.
4-to-1. For every 4 watches, one of them, 3-to-1. 3 watches,
Probably hold on to the
non-Rolex,
papers,
you get
Plastic.
1 Rolex. What do you think of those
Yeah.
ratios?
Well, Pino said they pull them off in the back room at the dealers now.
That's right, guys.
But I don't know if he was
Okay,
talking
see
about
you
stickers.
tomorrow, guys. Love you.
See you, Potters. See you
Cheers
guys.
all.
See you later, guys.
Long time.
Take care, guys.